you all here tonight. Thank you so much for coming. This year, we've had a really great year. I want to say a few thank yous first to my students who have worked really, really hard. I want to say thank you to you as the parents who are here for dealing with the crazy schedules and the practices and all of that. I want to say thank you to our administration because without the support of our administration, our fine arts program wouldn't be what it is. So I want to thank them. I wanted to thank the janitorial staff for setting up the chairs and everything for us tonight. And I also want to thank all of you who came tonight and are supporting us. Thank you so much. I do want to let you know that we did take third at regionals. Unfortunately, we fell one place short of going to state, but I'm still very proud of them. They did an awesome job, and I hope you enjoy our play. The title is An Absolutely True Story Told by a Bunch of Lying Liars. And I'm going to there's a couple more people coming in, but once the house lights go down, we'll go ahead and start.
Look, we just want to know what happened to the vase. As you know, it was very important to your father, but we want you to know that we are not mad.
Not mad? Not mad?
Ken!
Well, how could you say that? You're telling me you're not angry?
Of course I am.
I'm gonna ground whoever did this until they're 30! I'm gonna ground them so hard they'll never even think about moving again. And you're standing there talking about not angry?
Of course I'm angry, you idiot, but they're not going to tell us the truth. If they think that they're going to get into trouble, you have to trick them into thinking they're in a safe and supportive space so that then they'll confess. Come on, that's parenting 101.
But I want to ground them all now! Now!
Ken, take a walk.
But
Just take a walk around the block. You're not helping.
Fine! These kids are gonna be the death of me, I swear to God! The death of me!
I'm so sorry about your father. Obviously, he's angry, but I can assure you, I'm not.
Mom, you just told us that you're mad, and that when you say you're not mad, it's just a way of tricking us into telling you the truth.
Yeah, remember, you literally just said that a few seconds ago.
Right. Shoot, okay, so... Yes, I'm angry. Of course I'm angry. Because we had one nice thing in this house. Just one. We used to have many nice things. We had crystal glasses, furniture that smelled nice, rugs without stains on them. But then we had you two. Which I don't regret at all. I love you both to pieces. But when you came, well, the nice stuff just had to go. Because as children, you were so very stupid. And all you did was you peed on things and you broke stuff. And that's what children do. They pee on things and they break stuff. But your father insisted on keeping the vase. He said, we can have one nice thing, just one. We'll tell the kids to be extra careful around the vase. And then you see, they won't break it. Do you remember the story of how we inherited the vase?
Yes.
Why don't you tell me just so I can be sure you remember?
Do we have to?
Yes, you do. Now tell me the story.
Fine. Great-Grandpa Herbert fought in World War II, which is the greatest war that this country's ever faced. And during that war, he was stationed in Japan.
He fought bravely and saw many horrible things, but because of his bravery, we're free and we live in a democracy, so we should be grateful every day for people like great-grandfather Herbert. Unlike our great-uncle Ted, he was a coward who refused to join the army, instead studying modern dance in Canada.
Ted was so uncoordinated that no one would hire him, because Ted failed at everything he did. Like the time he had spent his entire heritage going to clown college, which turned out to be a Ponzi scheme.
Wait, why do you know so much about your great-uncle Ted? Did your father say all of that?
Yeah, he tells us about great-uncle Ted all the time, and when he does, he always looks at me. worried I'm gonna be a failed artist or something.
You did take the improv class last
Because
summer.
I need more extracurriculars.
Never mind all that. Just get to the part about the vase.
When great-grandpa Herbert finally left Japan, he brought back a vase to remind him of the time he spent there, and that even in the most horrific of times, you can still find beauty.
He held the vase in his lap as the ship sailed across the Atlantic Ocean, sleeping fit in his arms to make sure no harm came to it.
That's right. And ever since we inherited that vase, we have cherished it and cleaned it and proudly displayed it. We even took it to an antique roadshow on national television and had it confirmed that the vase was worth thousands of dollars. We told you so many times what it meant to our family, and still.
But it wasn't our fault.
But what are you doing? You're squealing. No, Kelly, shut up. Fred, listen to me. Ken, one of them cracked.
I knew it! I knew they would crack. Which one was it? Fred! Of course it was Fred. With your sausage-like fingers and your inability to catch a football. Just like my great-uncle Ted.
Hey, he hasn't confessed yet, but he's going to tell us what happened.
Fred, you coward. Mom and Dad aren't going to understand.
Kelly, shut up. Fred, look right here, buddy. Right here. Just tell us what happened to the vase.
Well, it's complicated. None of us are to blame, yet some way we're all to blame. So I'll tell you what happened to the vase. As I remember it, that's all I. I'm genuinely excited to play a new Assassin's Creed game you brought over, Barney. Not because the violent switch gives me pause, but because I think we'll get to learn about the Spanish-American War whilst we play.
Wow, Fred, you're the only person I know that considers the educational value of a video game. I really respect your commitment to learning outside school, as does everyone.
Yeah, I guess they do. Speaking of education, we should do our biology homework first. That way, playing video games can be a reward for our hard work.
You're a prince among men, Fred. I totally agree.
I do.
Oh, dear. Does your sister know that we're in the room? And that she's singing terribly off-key? And that her off-key singing is disrupting our study time?
Sadly, she does not. My sister suffers from a number of narcissistic disorders that render her unaware of her surroundings and how little talent she has. But I'll politely inform her that we're trying to study. Excuse me, sister, excuse me.
What? What do you want?
Well, me and Barney are
The
trying to...
spring musical auditions are in a month, Fred. You dumb, fat, head sack of fat. And if I don't get to practice, that means that I won't get to be Eliza. And I must be Eliza, okay? I'm so talented.
Yeah, but perhaps...
Just leave me alone.
Well, Barney, it looks like we'll have to do our best attempt at studying whilst my sister practices her singing.
Well, that's okay, Fred. As you explained, having no talent is no laughing matter.
It's not, Barney. It's really not.
All right, Ava's here to help me practice for the audition. And only I can talk to her because I'm so controlling.
No worries, Barney and I are too busy studying.
Just don't talk to her, okay? Hey, Ava, my stupid brother and his stupid friend are here. So let's go up to my room so that way we don't accidentally inherit some of their dumbness.
Okay, if that's what you want. Although I wouldn't mind talking to your brother. If it weren't for your controlling personality, I'd love to get to know him better over coffee, or at a movie, or any number of dating scenarios.
Ava, we all know that you are so deeply in love with my brother and have deep-seated feelings for him ever since he stole that Pilates DVD from my mom and got in amazing shape. But I'll never allow you to date him and share your true feelings for him, okay? Ever.
But my feelings for Fred are so
I
strong.
don't care. I'm cool and I'm
Bart,
controlling.
Bart,
Now let's
Bart,
go to my room.
Bart,
Marlon, what are you doing?
Bart,
You're slobbering over my
Bart,
clothes. And my clothes are the only thing I
Bart,
care about. Go!
Bart, oh, Kelly. Bart, There's no need to yell at Marlon.
Bart.
He's just trying to show you
Bart.
his affection.
Marlon, stop
Bart.
barking!
Hey,
Bart.
I said there's no need to
Bart.
yell at Marlon. He's just
Bart.
trying to show you he
Bart,
loves
Bart.
you.
No, he's not.
Bart.
He's just being annoying.
Bart.
Marlon, I said
Bart.
stop it. Go!
No, Marlon, not our father's precious. So I tried to stop Marlon, but he was just too scared and frightened after Kelly yelled at him. But there you have it. That's what happened to the
Fred, that is so not what happened!
It's so-
There is no way that you were doing your homework instead of playing Assassin's Creed. There is no way that my voice sounded that off-key. And there was no way that Ava would ever say she had feelings for you.
Oh yeah? Then how come she always says hi to me when she sees me down the hall?
Because that's what people do! Okay, that's enough. So, Kelly, you're saying that this isn't what happened and that Fred made it all up. Well, technically, some of what he said actually happened. I was practicing for the spring musical audition. Then Barney and Fred came over. Then Ava came in. Then Marlon ran in. But aside from that, he clearly just made a bunch of stuff up to make himself look better. Because he definitely had a part to play in the vase breaking.
Fine. Then tell us what happened. How did the vase break?
Well, first of all, I was in the living room practicing my song for like hours before Fred and Barney ever even got there.
Move.
Excuse me, I'm practicing for the spring musical audition.
Don't care. I gotta watch PewDiePie's live stream on Twitch or it won't be as funny. No, I mean, it'll be funny. It's always funny. It just won't be as entertaining.
Is Twitch that thing where you watch someone else play video games?
Is that thing that I don't get because I'm a 95-year-old woman pretending to be a teenager? Yes, that's what Twitch is.
Oh, dude, look! After you jump over this tomb and then mash the L's and R's, their heads pop off! Look!
Yeah! Their heads pop off!
I love violence!
Video games are the only thing that give me self-worth!
Bye.
Well, I specifically told you guys I needed the living room to practice, but I guess I'll just go and practice in my room.
Less talking, more leaving.
Whoa, dude, check this out!
Yeah! Pilot!
All right, Ava!
Ava's here. Did you say Ava?
Yes, Fred. Ava's coming over to help me practice for the audition. Don't be weird.
Who said anything about being weird? She's gonna be doing my daily Pilates right in Ava's line of sight.
Fred, that's being weird!
Yeah, Fred, that is kind of weird. I've never seen you do Pilates ever.
Well, you just haven't seen me do them. That's it. Now, answer the door!
Fine. Hey, Ava. My brother's here, so we're gonna go practice in my room. I hope that's okay.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Oh, hey Ava, I didn't see you there. I was just doing my daily Pilates. It's essential for healthy core to activate and glutes.
Fred, are you okay?
Yeah, it's just a part of the process. It's a burn. It's a burn.
I'm so sorry. Let's just go to my room.
Good idea. I'm worried your brother's gonna hurt himself.
Marlon!
Bart, Bart.
Marlon, I love Marlon.
Hey, Marlon! Good boy! Marlon!
Barty, Kelly, can you do something about the dog? It's distracting Ava from my Pilates. And Ava, you aren't looking at my...
Fred, what are you doing?
I'm taking the dog outside. He's distracting Ava and Barney, and he needs to go.
Whoa, dude. I'm locked in. The dog can bark all he wants.
Yeah, Fred, don't be an idiot. Let Marlon stay.
He wasn't bothering me.
You're distracting everyone, and you need to go outside. Now, go.
Marlon, no, don't break that thing. So I tried to stop Marlon from being pushed by Fred. Stupid, simple Fred!
This is such crap. I didn't even do plies yesterday, but if I did, I would have done them amazingly, and like the idiot she said.
Well, there is no way that my voice sounded that off-key.
Opposite ends of the room!
That's enough.
Opposite ends of the room.
So, despite the fact that you two presented two very different versions of the same event, there was a few things you both agreed on. Both of you said you wanted to use the living room space. Both of you said that Fred and Ava came over. And both of you said that after a push, Marlon knocked into the vase. Is that correct?
Yeah, kind of.
Basically, yeah. Okay, kids. Give your father and I the room, will you?
Knock it off!
You see what's happening here, don't you?
Yeah, I think I do. The dog did it. Oh, that stupid dog. I don't know how I'm gonna ground a dog, but once I figure it out, I'm gonna ground it
No,
so
Ken.
hard.
That's not what I was going to say at all.
It wasn't?
No! Why are you so angry? It's making you so erratic.
It's the diet's fault. Ever since I've started this stupid caveman diet, I've been hangry all the time, like, all the time.
Well, stop dieting. You don't look overweight.
Say that to my face, Janet. My puffy, fat face!
Can we just get back to this later? Let's talk about the vase. So, our kids just told us two seemingly different stories, but you know what they both had in common? Miraculously, neither of them were guilty of breaking the vase.
So, you think they're lying?
They may think they're telling the truth, but I think there's more to the story than what they're saying. Because Marlon is not the type of dog that just runs into things.
So what do? If they're both lying or if they're both distorting their own truths to keep themselves from getting into trouble, how do we find out what happened? How do we find out the truth? The real truth.
We interview the other witnesses.
What other Oh, Barney and Ava. Good idea.
Let's call Barney first.
Whoa. Don't you think we should call Ava first? Don't you think she'd be a more reliable witness than Barney?
You think Barney's unreliable?
No. Barney's just so weird. He's also really arrogant, which is strange because honestly, he's kind of a loser.
Being an arrogant loser doesn't mean he's not going to tell the truth. Let's just see what he has to say.
Barney, you on the line?
Is this Barney? Barney Smith?
Heck yeah, on the phone like a drone. Who's this?
This is Ken Peterson, Fred's dad.
Oh, Mr. Pearson. What's up, old man Pete? How's that diet going? Wait, you're still dying, right? Fred said you're dying, but all it's doing is making you angry. So I should probably make you, fatter.
Well, it's only been a week, so I don't think that's fair at all.
I guess. Being old sucks, huh? Well, I don't even think about my weight. All I've been eating for the past 3 days is Nutella. 5 jars a day. Nutella isn't good for you at all. I feel kind of sick right now as well, but guess what? I haven't gained any weight. Man, being young is the best.
No one cares about your weight or my weight, you stupid little punk. And no one cares that you can eat delicious Nutella all day, but I can't. Okay? No one cares!
Ken, give me the phone. You can't allow yourself to be baited by a 16-year-old. Give me the phone. Barney, it's Mrs. Pearson.
Oh, Jeanette, hello. I don't know if you heard, but I'm really into Nutella these days.
Barney, I don't care. We're calling because we wanted to know what happened when you were over at the house this afternoon. When the vase broke, I don't know if you know this, but the vase was very important to our family.
Oh, right. Your grandpa went to the war. Afterwards, your uncle went to dance in Canada or something. P.S. Your husband really loves oversharing things. Anyway, what do you want to know?
Just tell us exactly what you remember happened.
All right, sure, no props. I came around about 4:15. It was a hot day outside, but not so hot that your Nutella would get all melty when you ate it. Just before I arrived, the Pearson sib seemed all sad, depressed, and bored. I think it was because I wasn't there yet. But anyway, here's what happened.
How long have we been playing this game?
I don't know. Hours?
Should be having fun, but I'm so bored and empty.
Are we just hungry? Maybe we should eat something.
Are we depressed? Are we lost? Where did the fun go?
Did somebody say fun?
Barney!
Barney's here, all right. I figured you two were being lame, so I decided rock on by and check you two out.
You sure gotta remember, B-Man, we were being pretty lame.
Late and hungry. Tell me you brought some food.
Oh, not only did I bring some food, but I brought the food, Nutella bomb!
Gee, Barney, I love Nutella. But wait, there's no more Nutella left.
Yeah, Barney, what gives?
Oh, right. I thought I just ate a few baby bites on the way over here.
Baby bites? From a dinosaur, maybe?
Well, now what are we gonna do, Barney? We're really hungry.
Well, we're all... We could go to the store around this time of day. That would take 20 to 30 minutes. Or we could just summon the Nutella Man.
Nutella Man?
What's that?
You guys have never called a Nutella Man when you need more Nutella? Well, welcome to the 21st century already.
Just get on with it. How do you call the Nutella Man?
Well, if we're all truly hungry and we all truly love Nutella, say his name 3 times, he magically appears and gives us more Nutella. 2, 3.
Nutella Man! Nutella Man! Nutella Man!
Oh, baby, that's some good Nutella.
Nutella Man? I can't believe you came.
Of course I did, baby. You said you wanted more Nutella, so I brought it for you. I'm Nutella Man, and I'm here to say I give out Nutella every day. Here's a non-cocoa and sugar. Now take this Nutella all over your face.
Go Barney! Go Barney! Nutella! Nutella! Dance! Dance! Dance!
No! Barney, what are you talking about?
What? What's wrong?
What do you mean, what's wrong? You just told us this absolutely insane story about invoking some weird thing called the Nutella Man.
You never heard of the Nutella Man either?
No, of course we haven't.
Well, how come?
Because you just made it up.
Wait, it sort of sounds like the Kool-Aid Man, but a rapping, dancing Nutella version.
Which, regardless, nothing that you said happened this afternoon actually happened.
Oh, right. I thought you wanted the version that I wish happened. Isn't that what you asked for?
Okay. Well, thank you, Barney. Good night. Well, that was 5 minutes of my life. I will never get back.
I don't think Fred should hang out with him anymore. That was strange, like disturbing how strange that was.
No. No more friends.
So Barney was with us, but what about Ava? Maybe we'll have better luck with her.
I mean, Ava's just a little bit...
What?
Ava just has terrible taste. And I'm not saying that makes her unreliable, but all she ever talks about is Twilight. And I'm like, why are you reading Twilight? It's 2019. It was terrible 10 years. All she ever talks about, which is so gross.
Wait, why is that gross?
Because the whole idea of a love triangle is such a tired and overused literary device which preys on the ideas that all girls care about is getting a guy. And I mean, when in the history of dating has one girl ever been pursued by two guys at the same time? When? Why aren't you answering me?
Well, just because it's never happened to you, per se, doesn't mean it's never happened to anyone. I mean, come on, bad ideas.
Why are you picking this fight with me?
I don't know. I regret everything. Let's just call
What
Ava.
are you hoping to gain?
I don't know. I regret everything. Just call Ava.
We'll talk about this later.
I know.
Hello?
Ava, it's Mrs. Peterson. How are you?
Great. So great. I'm in the middle of this really romantic book. Pride and Prejudice. Have you heard of it?
By Jane Austen? Yeah, it's pretty famous.
I didn't know old books could be so good. But guess what? They so can. And I mean, obviously it's not Twilight, but it still has like a really great love triangle. And well, I don't know if you know this about me, but I love love triangles.
Yeah, Ava, I think anyone on Facebook knows this about you.
Love them. One girl being pursued by two handsome, rich guys. It's the dream. It's the ultimate fantasy. It's the end goal of feminism.
I think that's actually the opposite of feminism.
Love them. They're the best. The best.
Ava, I don't care about love triangles. We're calling because we wanted to know what happened when you were at the house this afternoon. When the vase broke.
Oh, right. Well, what do you want to know?
Just tell us exactly what happened. What do you remember happening?
That's easy. Kelly wanted to practice her audition, so I walked over to your house at about 4:30.
Hey, Kelly. Hey, Ava. You should go.
What do you mean I should go? I just got here.
Yeah, but Fred invited Barney over, and when they heard you were coming, they started fighting. I don't even know why. They just.
Oh, I know. They're in a love triangle with me.
What?
They're both in love with me. So they're fighting for my honor.
Well, you should be the one to back down because you made it. I saw her first.
Seeing as left you two Brutus of her heart, love does not love her more than you ever could.
You and no love hit you right in the face.
Oh yeah, we'll see that because my love's like a fist.
That doesn't make any sense.
Neither does love.
Guys, stop! Stop.
Ava, I didn't know you were here.
Ava, there's so much I want to tell you from the first time I've laid eyes
No.
on you.
I have so much to tell you. This most gloves, lip fist.
Stop! I get it. I have that effect on men, women, and some plants. It happens all the time. I'm very often in the top point of a love triangle, and it's dramatic and thrilling and very romantic every time. But I'm afraid I can't go out with either of you. Because
She's in love with me.
Justin Green, most popular guy at her school.
Not only that, but he has a winning personality and a toned physique. Darn it!
That's right, everyone. It's me, Justin Green, star athlete, plus school president, plus perfect teeth. And I do charity twice a year.
Twice a year? That's twice more than me. Darn it again.
I know, Barney, I know. While I considerably our feelings towards our fair Ava, I'm afraid there can only be one true suitor, and that suitor is not you. Harley Montgomery, star of Netflix, Armada High.
That's right, Armada High. That show about a rich boarding school where all the students are troubled and also really hot.
Not only that, but I have a cast of very attractive actors You objectively are the most attractive.
Yes, I am. Declare my love for Ava.
Whoa. Wait a minute. How do you even know Ava?
The internet, Barney. Duh. Met through the internet, we fell in love.
Ava, this is incredible. You're way beyond a love triangle here. You're in the middle of a love pentagon.
Don't you mean a hexagon?
Oh no, it's a dog walking on two legs.
Yeah, what?
Marlon, what are you doing?
I'm transforming.
My love for Ava has changed me into a...
Marlon, you're the most attractive man I've ever seen.
I am beautiful.
What? Why did you stop? It was just starting to get good.
Because clearly none of what you just told me actually happened.
Yes, it did.
So you're telling me that Fred, Barney, Justin Green, TV star Harley Montgomery, and our dog who somehow turned into an attractive man, Marlon, all fell in love with you this afternoon.
Yes. It was the world's first love hexagon. It was amazing.
I'm hanging up. There's no such thing as a love pentagon. You're an idiot. I'm hanging up.
Our kids shouldn't have friends.
No more friends.
That may have been worse than Barney's story. I mean, why did she bring the dog into it?
I don't understand any of it. So what do we do now? Our kids are probably lying to us. Their friends are possibly insane. So how are we going to find out the truth if everyone's truth is so stupid?
Okay, I have an idea, but I want you to listen to me and not immediately say how disappointed you are in me, because my idea at first may seem very stupid.
Okay? What's your idea?
What if we interviewed the dog?
Okay, so maybe we'll never know what happened to the vase.
No, but
And I'm not going to call you an idiot or say how disappointed I am in you, because clearly this has made your brain break. And I'm sorry your brain is broken now, but we'll get through this.
my brain isn't broken. I'm serious. I think we should interview the dog. Betty Carlson, that sweet old lady who lives down the street, she's a pet therapist, which I know sounds crazy, but I saw some of her work on YouTube, and it's truly remarkable. She just doesn't listen and help animals. She truly understands them. Cats, gerbils, parakeets, and especially dogs. She's fluent in dog.
Ken, I really don't want to invite Betty Carlson over to our house to talk to our dog. Okay, there's this line into crazy that we're just not willing to cross, right?
Apparently not. Look, I texted her. She must be here. Wait. Let's just see how she does, okay? Betty, thank you so much for coming.
When one of God's creatures is in distress, I arrive. Now show me to the distressed canine. I need to feel his inner burden.
Fine, Betty, since you're here, let's get this over with. Marlon! Marlon!
Yes, my sweetie. Explore your surroundings through your tongue and your nose. It is your gift.
Good. You're getting acquainted. Anyways, we called you here today because the kids are saying that Marlon broke the vase, but we wanted to hear from Marlon himself on what happened.
I'll do what I can. Marlon, you don't have to look at me, but I need you to hear me and feel me. You've been accused of a terrible, terrible crime. And I need you to tell me what happened to the vase. Can you do that?
Bark, bark.
Ah, very good, Marlon, very good. Now go as slowly as you like.
Bark, bark, bark.
He says he remembers everything. Everything.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah. Food. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Food.
Blah, 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 blah. Me.
Blah, blah, blah.
Me.
Blah, blah,
Me.
blah, Marlon. Blah, blah, good boy.
Blah, blah, blah. Me. Oh, crap.
Crap, 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 crap.
Crap, 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 crap. You.
You!
Blah, blah, blah.
You! Wait! Blah, blah, blah! Marlon! Bad Marlon! Face Marlon! Bad Marlon!
Bad Marlon. Base Marlon. No food Marlon. Bad Marlon.
Bark! Bark, bark, bark!
And they kept screaming, bad boy, bad boy. But I'm not a bad boy, am I?
No, Marlon. No, you're not. Thank you, Betty. Thank you so much. This has been very enlightening.
An animal's happiness is its own reward. But also, you could pay me. This is my job.
Let me just find the checkbook. Or Ken, do you have any cash?
It's all right. We'll settle up later. I'm afraid I am running late for a session with a cat who is suffering from a severe case of PTSD. She was terribly teased by a former owner for having resting cat face. But it's not their fault. Cats do not actually hate us. They just look like they do. It is their burden, their curse.
Well, thank you again, Betty. You really saved us this time.
It's what I do and what I live for. But it's also how I make a living. So please don't forget to pay me. Venmo me if you have to.
So, it was both of them. Together they broke the vase, and they blamed Marlon to cover their tracks. God, we raised some terrible kids, didn't we?
Seems like we did. How disappointing. I gave up a very promising law career to raise them.
And I gained so much weight.
Well, let's just ground our kids.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Fred! Kelly! My office, now!
Thank you, Marlon, for telling the truth. Oh, thank you, Marlon, for lying for me. I know this makes me the most terrible person ever, but I couldn't live with Ken if he knew that I broke the vase. He stayed back together and placed it so close to the edge of the pedestal so that one of my clumsy kids would knock into it. I know they wouldn't understand, but I always knew you would. Thank you, Marlon.
Honey?
Nothing, just giving Marlon a treat.
Oh, yeah, good idea. He's been a good boy. Well, I'm gonna go back to grounding our kids, our guilty kids. Would you care to join?
Yeah, I'll be right there. Come on, Marlon. Help us drown our guilty kids.